I am with the legend, the icon, Gregg Mangus, for the first ever episode of Fasten with Bus, Hunter of Fish. I don't know, Mangus, are you a hunter of fish? My name's Gregg Mangus and I'm a hunter of fish. $5.
I don't want your $5. There you go.
Say, my name's Gregg Mangus, I'm a hunter of fish. Oh, you gonna play? He don't know. Here's the deal. Well, let's get a deal. We are, as April 22nd, we're somewhere in the Midwest. I'm not telling you where. We're somewhere in the Midwest, and spring has been abnormal, to say the least. Early February, the ice melted. Fishing with hot was fantastic. And over 2 months later, and the water's barely gone up 10 degrees since then. So it's been a really odd year as far as spring goes. Now, with that said, water temperature is 47.5 degrees right now here at 8:30 in the morning. Gregg, what's the fishing going to be like today?
Hopefully it's going to be awesome.
Hopefully. Here's what you're seeing right now. New hotness, old and busted. New hotness, old and busted. We're going to see what happens.
My strategy is pretty simple. Do whatever Gregg says. He knew this body of water, and what he wanted to do was try a couple of different baits, both of us using different baits, to try to figure out what they would be biting. He had some areas that have traditionally been good at this time of year. Now I remember what I said. My strategy, do what old and busted told me to do.
My wife says all that too.
If you're coordinated enough in this position, see that white tree way over there?
Yeah. I don't want to tell you who's got the first fish in the boat, but it appears.
I don't want to tell you who told you where to cast.
The new hotness. Now,
Your down is not going. Oh, here it is. Hey,
what happened? Uh-oh.
be a little bit nicer with those fish.
Oh, I thought you had one there. You know what that was caught on, Gregg? That's the Loch Ness Lures Monkey Punch. Coming through. Major League Fishing would give me a 2-minute penalty for that.
That's right.
We're not on Major League Fishing.
But after all, this is the Andy Bus show. You should treat these fish better anyway.
I should treat them better?
Yeah.
See how that works though? I caught a fish right there. Now you see where Gregg cast it?
That's the idea.
That so happens.
Why do you think I stopped you?
Yeah.
When Andy Bus outfishes me, what is it?
Hey, you know, that's taking over getting line, buddy.
You know what? Bob never fish with
He'll
me.
never do that.
You-
He'll never do that. He'll like,
If you keep this up, I'm going to lose a partner because of you.
You lost to who? What?
This is probably the most amazing part in my entire day with Gregg, is what he's doing here. He's looking for bluegills and fish up in between 1 and 3 foot of water. He's just scanning for them. And he tells me later in the day they will be up shallow and we will catch them. And we do return later and we catch them. In the meantime, we struggled. We caught a total of 4 fish before noon when we came back to that shallow area that Gregg had predicted. So we've spent a lot of time trying different baits and having some very interesting bantering back and forth.
What are you changing my screen for?
Mind your own business. That was weak.
Oh, you set the hook on the weed?
Yeah. It was one of those good ones though. It hit your bait.
You know, I have a gentle touch.
Oh.
My biggest regret is taking you fishing on.
Where am I supposed to catch?
What do you mean, where you got?
Oh, this direction.
I need to teach you something about fishing.
Please tell me. I need to learn.
When you're fishing a tube,
Yeah.
or something on light line, you want to position yourself upwind from your target. And you should make your presentations exactly downwind. You know why that is?
They're facing the wind. The fish are.
No.
No.
It's so that you're always in contact with your bait. Instead of having a bow in your line, like if you throw over there, you can have a bow in your line. If you throw over here, you can have a bow in your line. But if you position yourself, I still have it.
So the wind's right in our back right now. So you want to cast that way?
Yeah, you want to make your presentation basically straight downwind. That way you're being more in contact with your bait. Plus you can make longer casts. Or you could position yourself to throw straight upwind.
So either upwind or straight downwind. Is that correct?
That's what I believe, because you're going to feel your bites better. You're not going to have the bow in your line. Your bait's going to stay on the bottom. Now, in a case like this, maybe with a big bow in your line, Andy, when you're suspended, your bait's way up off the bottom, you might catch them.
There are no rules of fishing, are there?
Nope.
Yeah, look at this big guy. Hey, we got a bass in the boat. That's what hunter fish is all about. Catching the big ones. Nothing but big bass. Now, last 10 minutes, caught a pike and a small bass. That's the hottest action we've had all day. So maybe, what do you say, Greg? That's a sign of good things to come?
I'm hoping it means they're going to start biting a bit, Andy.
That means they are. They're going to start biting. And you know why? Because we decided they're going to start biting now.
That's right.
That's right. I almost threw them back, Greg, but you told me, be gentle.
That's right. Act like you're fishing Major League fishing.
That's it. Major League fishing's good, though. It's not half as good as the R&B bass circuit, but it's good stuff.
I know that it's real hard for you.
They're ripping on me all day long.
Yep.
It is now noon, and we've come back to the shallows to test Gregg's prediction.
That's the best fish of the day.
Been slow as heck. Fish are just starting to move shallow. We ought to catch a few from now on. Well, one bite is.
Hey, one bite's pretty exciting today. That's a big moment. Only happens every couple hours. Are you mostly targeting in dark spots?
Yep. This bed out in there. There's some back in there too. We saw them a bit. Yeah.
Oh, he loaded up. I pulled
I
back
know,
on.
and you turned around when you looked. Here's what happened, Andy. Your rod went down.
Yeah, I passed. There's Greg. Oh yeah, another big boy. Woo!
Andy Bus special.
That's the one I just lost. Why's that? Oh, buddy. fish moment here.
Rolling on nothing.
Rolling out. You know why I caught that fish?
What's that?
You know why I caught that fish? Because Greg taught me today you always blow into the wind or with the wind, never in between. And I made a couple casts that were the opposite of that, didn't catch anything. That way I cast, that time I cast right into the wind. Fish! You know any better, you think Greg's done this one twice. He's not like your 5 bucks. But he is another victim of the monkey punch.
So here's where I look like a total bonehead of a videographer. The best fish I'd hooked, or either of us had hooked up to this point in time, was right now. And here I thought I'd turned on 2 cameras to capture the moment. And in fact what I did was turn off the first camera, and this camera here, I still don't understand, but it turned off. His fish weighed about 3.5 pounds. There I am holding the picture of that fish. But it gets worse, because Mangus himself hooks a 4.5 pounder, which you see caught here on my phone. And the fish jumped beautifully in front of the camera, and it didn't get it recorded. So the best catches of the day, this bonehead, Anti-Bust, the new hotness, failed ya. It's no secret I've always liked chatterbaits, but this 9K Elite Lures chatterbug, holy cow, these things are the real deal. Check out my video on Lake Maxicogee last weekend. That chatterbug is also what caught my 3.5 pounder a few moments ago.
Man, look at he ate that monkey punch, didn't he? Ate that sucker deep.
Where was it?
You seen us?
Trying to get us where we can throw it down.
The afternoon bite really picked up, especially throwing monkey punch baits and other soft plastics on 1/4 ounce or 3/16 ounce weights in less than 3 foot of water.
The afternoon bite has most definitely picked up. But he's not very big. He's got some big ones.
Man, this was the fish. I thought for sure I'd finally had a big one on, and then it just broke my heart.
It just come off. Oh my god. Ah! Pull him in. You hold him out to the camera. One over here.
Here's some deal there. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, they're getting fired up now, aren't they? There we go.
A major league scoreable bass.
I tell you what, I'll give you $5 if you do one thing with that fish. You look at me, that fish.
$5.
$5, man. I'm making you rich. You look at that, look at me,
Yeah.
and you say, my name's Gregg Mangus and I'm a hunter of fish. $5.
I don't want your $5. There you go.
Say, my name's Gregg Mangus, I'm a hunter of fish. Oh, you gonna play? that's a wrap. First episode of Hunter of Fish, Bass with Bus. Gregg Mangus putting a clinic on out here in Michigan, Indiana, somewhere around there. I don't know where. I'm thinking we caught maybe 20 bass. Gregg caught one about 4.5. The second biggest fish was probably 3 1/4, 3 1/2. The morning bite was terrible, but as things warmed up, water went from 48 to 51, 51.5 degrees. Things did get better, and they actually came surprisingly shallow. Most of our fish, most of them came from 2 to 4 foot, 2 to 3 foot actually. We caught a handful of fish on jerk baits. The big one came on a swim jig with Gregg. A lot of monkey punch fish and a couple small crawdad fish, or plastic crawdad fish as well. Thank you to Gregg Mangus though. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. This is the first of many to come.